atmosphere with higher pressure sitting next to a vacuum without a container. The second law says that the higher pressure will go to the low pressure instantaneously. How does that work? Hey, the earth is flat, fall back. If you were triggered, then you whack. You don't know nothing about it. Well, I bet you doubt it. You look astounded.
At the highest point of the atmosphere, all of the atoms are very, very far apart from each other.
Look at these guys.
They're not colliding with each other a lot. So the atoms in the
That's why the Earth's flat.
Check this. We saw mountains from 273 miles away. Okay? At the elevation we were at, based on the global... Isn't that funny how I travel the United States, everyone acts like I'm dumb, but then they don't have rebuttals. Does anyone have a rebuttal? Put that on theorem. Does anyone have a rebuttal? This is awkward. This is so awkward. Why don't we just humble ourselves a little bit? I get it sounds crazy. Don't pretend if you laugh I'm wrong. Alright? And then it's behind you, so it's black, and then it comes back to where you see the horizon, right?
Sure.
Okay, that's over 10 miles. Based on geometry, that would require the radius of the Earth to be 264,000 miles.
But
They're trying so hard to shut us down.
Sorry, could I see this
You
for a
won't
second?
physically touch me, will you?
Okay.
So you
Yo, there's like 50 blocks.
I want to see what the comments are saying.
Look at her doggy ears. She's so cool. She's so cool. Imagine like coming and touching my property and standing in front of my live stream because you're so triggered. You're triggered. Are you triggered? Do you think we landed on the moon?
Like the government, what do they get out of like telling us that it's round?
You're so weird, bro. What is wrong with you? Wear a mask. Plague rat. That's what our shirt says. You're the same person that went and tried to sit in front of my speaker and sit in front of my... I don't know what you're up to.
Okay, well, I don't believe it.
I'm like, for everyone being free, I speak my mind. I love everyone. I want everyone to speak their mind. I know it sounds crazy. I encourage them to come engage with me. You want to shut me down. And you want to pretend you have a virtuous high ground while doing it. Sorry, it's see-through. I know what's up.
The guy who got mad at Hakuna Matata.
No, I sing Hakuna Matata. I sing. Doing the same thing, then they have to be super far away, or they would change.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Have it? Can you prove it?
But also, yeah.
Prove it.
So again, you just said that
They're called
those lights.
constellations.
Again, you just said that those.
Alright, look what I'm doing with it. It's called
Get away from his camera, please.
Light, right? So light doesn't travel forever. It absorbs into the medium. It only goes so far. So basically,
Hey, you're hitting his tripod.
see the sun all across.
I know you're upset, you're triggered, alright? You're triggered. Look at this chick right here. She's hella triggered.
It's based on how bright and how high they are and what medium that they're in, right? So they stay at the same distance away from you. They move away from you. Right? The sun moves so far away from you, eventually you can't see anymore.
Look at this crazy chick.
You can see it again. Prove. I don't have to prove it. It's impossible. You cannot prove that Santa is not real. Prove it, right? You can't prove. I'm sorry you're so triggered.
So
It's super
triggered.
weird. I can see it in her eyes. She's full of hate. Full of hate, you know? You need to like smoke some weed or something.
Or maybe try breathing.
You're interrupting your own students.
You're really tough. You're really tough.
Okay, sorry.
What are you gonna
Continue.
say about if they were? I'm sorry. So first, when they thought that the Earth was in the center of the center of the universe,
Right.
they still were talking about other planets.
Sorry, I got you.
911,575,80,322,000 was a lot.
Love my country as it was, and I want everyone to realize that we need to stand up for our freedoms while we still have them. And I want them to realize that they're special, they have lots of power. You have a spirit. You have a spirit. You're powerful. You can manifest things. Like, they cannot take your power. The only way they can take your power is if you give it to them. And I want people to use their own power. I want us to come together as a people to represent our power and represent truth and to stand up against the lies and to call the government out. And it's not just the government, quote unquote. The government's actually kind of here to protect you in a way. What? like cops help you, bro. Like if you get robbed and you get shot, like let's just be real. If you're bleeding out on the ground, like you're gonna call the cops, and whenever you get robbed, you're gonna call the cops. And like, are there some bad ones? Sure. But the government, in a way, is here to protect you, but it's been corrupted and used to hold you down. And the only way to work for you is if you stand up and you limit them, you call them out for corruption, right? And you make them do what they're supposed to do based on your constitutional rights.
Oh yeah, okay.
Look,
Can you press this X at the end when the song ends?
Yeah,
press
yeah,
the
yeah.
X and then press the end. All right, much love. Thank you guys. Peace out.
I actually wrote this song. I produced it and sung it too.